Hello? Hello? Hello, hello. It's time. What time is it? It's Blasphemous time. How do you like the title? I think it's pretty accurate. Now, I don't know about any of these allegations that have been put out against me, the one and only Flaris. I don't know who's been saying this nonsense about not being seiso, about perhaps being interested in anime girls' armpits, but I'm telling you, it is lies. It is nothing but falsehoods. It is blasphemous, because I am, in fact, extremely say-so, because I say so. Hello. Hello, everybody. I somewhat fixed the chat. It kind of works now. Oh, shit, whoops. Didn't mean to... Hold on a second. This should be... this one. Okay, it'll work now, I swear. I hate games that don't play their audio. Because it's really awkward. It's so awkward, man. Okay, there we go. Wait, why is this on? Turn on! Controller, no! Yeah, so I somewhat fixed the chat. I found out what the problem was, which is really funny. And what's really funny about it is that I don't know why. Okay, so the class, the thing that is responsible for rendering the background for the YouTube live chat is called YouTube Live Chat Renderer. That is what it is called. And apparently, if I try to access that and change the background color, it dies. Everything dies. All of the chat bubbles, they all die. It all dies. It's very dead. So what we did instead was we put a color key, and I tried my best to change the text shadow and outline color to be slightly not the color of the YouTube live chat background color. Here, I can show you what it looks like without the... Oh, I can show you what it looks like without the filter. It looks like this. Filter. It looks like this. So that that background, the black section, is the background. And in the CSS, you can't change it or everything breaks. I don't know why. It seems very like a very strange thing to be broken, especially because I know there's other streamers who like have custom chat boxes. I don't know how they do it, if it's like slightly different, but theirs just like aren't broken. So, you know, it's I don't know. I have no idea. The current publicly available style sheet that people typically use is also broken. I tried repasting that. It does not work. So, I don't know. But we fixed it. We had a workaround. Lies and slander. Only chat is on say-so. Exactly. See, Poi understands. Poi understands exactly what the... Exactly. It is chat. Chat is the one that is unsay-so. I, the streamer, am the most say-so. Why does it reset my controls every time? I'm literally going to tilt off the face of the planet. I swear. Every time. Configure. Jump, attack... Dodge. Flask. I think that's right. I don't know why it does that. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so I think last time we had some issues because we have guilt lying around everywhere, and we were fighting the the DLC boss, who is rather powerful, so I don't think we're gonna fight that person. We're gonna continue on our way, trying to figure out what to do. I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't think I know anymore what we're doing. I know that we can fall down in places, and there's a bunch of, I guess, places over here and over there. We were just kind of like exploring in this area. I think that's what we were doing. But yeah, there's like these elevator shafts, I think. All of those have like shiny things and stuff, and I think this one has shiny things. So we might go do that. In addition to probably... I'm gonna see if I can claim all this guilt. I don't know if we can go into the boss room and claim the... I don't know. We might need to go find a statue and then do that. But I know we don't have a lot of... We don't have a lot of the currency stuff. So, anyways. People have two sides. Bonk or Pat. I don't understand. I do not have two sides. I'm not a two-sided person. Why would I ever make any kind of commentary about... that would suggest, that would even imply that I'm slightly down bad. Right, I think this is the one that I can, like, fall and... Wait a minute, can't I just, like, do this? Oh, it interacts with the... Okay, let's see. Are we a gamer? Huh! Huh! Nice. We're gaming. I'm not confident we're gonna get all of the cherubs. Because as I said when I was... How should I say it? As I was lovingly talking about ender lilies, this map does not tell me when things are... when rooms are cleared and if I should be looking in them or not. Which is extremely unconducive to... like, not playing the game all at once. You already got the good reward, so it's not an issue. Can you tell me what the second reward is? What the other reward is? If I guess second or other reward, yeah. Because, like, I'll probably still do it, but I don't have to, like, worry about it, I guess, if that makes sense. The second reward isn't, like, that big of a deal, then I won't, like, actively worry about it. Oh, there's, like, nothing, huh? Oh, do I need to, like, send this down and then, like, fall? But there's nothing here. The only thing is the thing on the right, and I think we can just go up there, no? Can we not just go up there? Yeah, we just, like, went up here. So this elevator shaft doesn't have anything, actually. Yeah, it had the booba woman. It had the demonetization woman on it. Not that any of these videos are monetized anyways. So how's chat doing? It's just another spell. Is it a good spell? If it's a cool spell, then I'm maybe a little bit more invested, but... maybe I won't worry about it. We'll still try to get all of them, but I won't worry about it. Did anybody watch the crazy-ass game yesterday? I'm not a sports ball fan, so I have no idea. It looks like it summons cherubs. Alright. I'm gonna not be super concerned about that, then. What was crazy about the game? I don't know what happened. I know people from my RPG were talking sports ball at me. Oh. Or not at me. They were talking sports ball within my vicinity as I was working on Life 2D stuff. And being like, damn. Well, we do so much damage. Yeah. So we're just kind of... I guess this stream isn't going to be as focused on making progress. I think I'm just going to, like, walk around a bunch and, like, we're looking for this stuff, because apparently there's stuff. Oh, that's interesting. That's another way to get up here. Okay. So these connect. Interesting. It was a high score game that ended at the few seconds. I'm assuming the last few seconds with a field goal. I'm not sure I understand. So what does high score game mean? Does that mean like people got a lot of ball points? What does it mean? A lot of touchdowns. Okay. So it was pretty like back and forth by like a lot. Like it wasn't. I guess I don't really know how else to. I don't really know how else to word it, but yeah, that makes sense. So the implication when there's a lot of touchdowns means like, you know, people were actively like getting points and stuff. I'm trying to think of like another way of putting it, but I guess like something like chess, for example, right? You kind of like. Some people describe chess as being like pretty wild. Sometimes like wild, crazy tactics and stuff. Or sometimes you just trade all of the pieces and end up in a rook endgame. Like, you know. That's the other thing that it sometimes is, right? Ow! So I think I can probably fall here. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. So something like that. It's like, there's basically a couple ways you could play the game, right? Either you could try being like very safe, right? Like if you do safe tactics, I imagine it's harder to get touchdowns. But if you pop off on them, I don't know if it's like fully comparable, but I'm just trying to conceptualize. I'm not like necessarily being accurate or anything like that. Controversial holding that decided the game. Yeah, I heard that something about that. And then of course people I think they were like, it's rigged. The game is, we rigged the game. I do not envy the rules callers in that scenario. Because I think the difficult thing to maybe empathize with is that, like, you know, judges need to uphold, like, the game, right? So if people... I mean, I guess this is just, like, kind of in general people do it, so it doesn't matter, but... I mean, it does matter, I don't know. The point is that, like, it's like, okay, these are the rules, and people are like, those aren't... I disagree. And it's like... Well, I'm just trying to uphold the game, my dude. You know what I mean? Just trying to enforce the rules, and it's like, don't enforce the rules because I disagree. It's like I'm just trying to do my job. Trying to do my job. You make one error and everyone's mad at you. Was it a novel? Like, was there any precedent for, like, enforcing this rule? Because people generally like working with, like, precedents and stuff like that. To be fair, the rules of American football are pretty nonsense at times. Yeah, so, like, I have no concept, right? But it's not even... It's not even if you make, like, an error, or, like, I don't know if this is blatantly an error. But you normally have a lot of people, right? To make ruling calls? Can you call the head judge? Are you allowed to appeal the head judge? Ow. God damn it. Pain. Yeah, but think it takes time out. They were out. I don't know what that means. I do not know what either of those statements mean. Oop. Used up all timeouts. Okay. So there's like a finite amount of times you are allowed to like stop the game for like appealing rulings and stuff. And they were not allowed to appeal to the head judge because there was a finite amount of timeouts. That seems extremely exploitable. Because if you put the game in a situation that requires timeouts, and then literally just start cheating after that, or like ambiguously cheating, you know, it kind of seems like an exploit. Infinite point glitch. How do I refer to them? Papa Lyria and Mama Lyria were talking about a game show that they were watching. If you get away with it, you're fine. Well, you're not trying to get away with it. You're trying to put the judge in a spot where they have ambiguous rulings. So if the ruling is ambiguous and difficult to manage and probably requires the head referee to make a call, but the opposing team does not have a timeout, then they can't do anything because they're out of timeouts. You can purposefully try to do something that's like skewed against the rules in order to put pressure on the referees because there's no timeouts to figure it out, right? Seems exploitable. And then it's like, what do you mean? Anyways, hello! I apologize, I do not know how to read your name, but welcome. I mean, like, you know, it's whatever. I doubt anybody would, like, do that, you know. But sorry, Mama Lyria and Papa Lyria were talking about a game show they were watching. I believe it is called Bullshit. I believe it is on Netflix. And it's like a quiz show, right? So you answer questions and you win more money as you correctly answer questions. The kind of spin of the game is that regardless of if you answer the question correctly or not, there's a second stage to each question. Where you try to convince a panel of 3 other contestants, like with a reason. So like you could be saying like some science question or whatever, and then be like, no, this is how it works. And if the, what's it called? If anybody on the 3 panel of other contestants believes your explanation, so 2 people call bullshit and then 1 person does not, it doesn't matter if your answer is correct or not. It's simply that it was believable to one of the 3 people. Now, here's the thing, is that I was like, wait, doesn't that mean that the panel of 3 people can just like always say yes. Like, they can always believe the person's reason, and that means that the contestant would make the most amount of money. And then you could totally not secretly later then collect the money, because you're in correspondence with the other contestant. To which people would say, that's cheating. And to which I would say, yeah, but the rules say that I can just believe them. And then it's like, what do you mean? Why do you believe them? It's like, because I do. It seems their explanation seems to make sense, and then you perfectly reiterate what they said and say that you believe them. Which I think is funny, in the sense that, like, the game is kind of like, the game is kind of built around deceit, or the idea of, like, deceiving the judges, if that makes sense. Is it really cheating if it's allowed in the rules? It's like, I mean, it might be in their contract that they kind of need to play along. I would believe that. But the problem is, it's like, is that, you know, you could just believe them every time and just, like, not, and then it's not a problem. And then the most amount of money you can milk out of the producers is if you simply agree every time. And that's like, yeah, but nobody would do that, because if you accurately call bullshit, you get to replace the contestant after they lose. But the thing is, the contestant can never lose as long as one person on the jury says they believe the bullshit. So they were like, no, you have to be accurate, because if you're accurate, you'll replace the contestant. It's like, I'm never going to replace the contestant because they're never going to lose. I will simply always say yes and then collect the money later. So I don't know. I just felt like it was kind of flawed. And perhaps part of my lens is that, like, you know, it's probably important for me to be aware of how people would exploit a set of rules in a game, perhaps, for some reason. Because it's almost like if you put a game in front of a lot of people, that perhaps people would have different ways of understanding and exploiting the rules, thus requiring some type of rule which requires you to make rules in a very accurate way so that people do not exploit them. Perhaps. Not that I would be involved in anything that would do that. But anyways, the point is, I was like, this game seems a little flawed. It seems fun because it's a reality TV show, and that's likely what the, you know, the larger point is, that it's a reality TV show and it's just supposed to be fun and whatever, like. But I was like, that's stupid, because one person can just, like, always falsely believe the contestant, and then there's, like, no dramatic stakes anymore. And also the producers lose the most amount of money, so I'm happy. Also, sorry, what was this thing about? I mean, there are free season calls out. Definitely, there's a lot of cheap tactics. Basically, after the call, they got first down, so end of this game. End of this great game, Chiefs just ran time clock. Again, I don't know what this means. Yeah, exploiting the rules of American football, coaches would never. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that the idea of rules, right, is like, you could go and run in circles endlessly forever in an attempt to, you know, like, not break the rules, but exploit the rules, right? Like, you could spend all of your life doing that. But I think there's sort of this understanding or conception of the fact that, like the rules are there to, like, facilitate the game being fun, right? So it's not really, like, you're not meant to exploit things like making 3 ambiguous ruling calls so that you could later do a really, really ambiguous ruling call and then like, angle shoot your opponent, basically. Right? Like, that's not the point of the rules being there. Right? The point of finite timeouts is not... Right? Like, the point of having finite timeouts is not to prevent greater rules calls from being solved. The point of it being there is likely so that you don't stall the game infinitely. Right? So you can't just, like, call the judge on literally everything all the time, because that would take forever. Right? Yeah, I don't think I found anything in here unless I missed something. Let's try over here. Oh, right, there's fog and stuff here. I think I remember what was at the end of the tunnel. So you won't worry about it. Worry, baby. We won't worry about it. So yeah. I think while it's good to think about how people might, like, exploit the rule set, like, the point isn't really to... It's not the point. Like, the point is to facilitate the fun. But, of course, I suppose when there's competition, that ends up not being the most clear to people. I can probably fall in there, can't I? Alright, hold on a second, we have to go back. American football subs enough already. Don't want coaches doing it even more. Yeah, exactly. I mean, again, I'm not a sports ball player, so, like, I just don't understand. But yeah, it's likely that, you know, we need to give you a finite amount such that the game keeps moving. Which is unfortunate when, you know, you can't properly uphold the rules anymore after you've used all of the timeouts, which is kind of, like, scummy. But yeah. 4 hours later, found her in an alleyway with a broken leg, and note from the producers that says, "Sue me, bitch, you can't afford it." Damn. I mean, I don't really know what else to say outside of stop making shitty games. Simply make better games. And then I will stop judging you on having bad games. I find it really funny that a lot of... this isn't necessarily like a criticism of... this isn't a direct criticism of, like, game shows or streamers, because I think if you're interested in that media of entertainment, that's totally fine. But I often find the design of, right? The design of game shows are so, like, bad. Like, I don't know. They feel kind of uninteresting, uninspired to me. So I find it interesting that streamers, under the guise of saying that they want to go higher production, choose to make game shows, because I generally feel like they are poorly produced. You do not follow sports either, especially American football. I see. Okay, I don't actually know how to get in here. So that I don't have to come back here, can I get into this room right now? It's a later thing? Okay. Yeah, we'll come back then. Yeah, I imagine it was still a good game. And, like, it's okay that it was still a good game. It's just that, like, you know. I feel like people saying, like, oh, it's rigged or something, it's kind of like, it's kind of bruh, you know what I mean? I feel like the logic is a little bruh. I'm not saying the reason that they're trying to use the logic is bruh, but the logic itself is a little bruh. So there's a thing over here that I still haven't been able to get. Nice! We got that one. I don't know how to get up there, though. Probably can't get there. Hello, everyone. Just popped in to say hi. I'm having a nap now. Alright. Have a nice nap, lazy. I think something that I've realized recently, I don't know if this is good or bad. I don't know if it's raised my quality or lowered my quality or what KPIs it has affected based on doing thing. But I... Oh, right, I don't know if I can get this one. We'll try. Okay, thank God. But I've been napping a lot. Like, literally, quantitatively a large amount. Like, if I work on something for, like, an extended period of time... What's it called? Yeah, if I've ever worked on something for, like, an extended period of time, I would just, like, take a nap. Because... I don't know, it's nice. Just, like, lay down for 15 minutes and do nothing, and then just, like, go start doing something again. I don't really know why that question is asked. Have you tried your nut before? As in, like, have I... Are you saying, like... So here's a question. It's like, have I nutted? As in, like, have I nutted in my mouth? Or have I, like, taken the nut that has landed somewhere else and then eaten it? I'm a little confused on the accuracy, or, like... You know, I'm not sure. I'm not certain what you want. I'm not sure which condition you want. Yes, in your nut and mouth. What? I'm so confused. What a bizarre thing to walk into a stream and ask somebody. I'm gonna say that if you're feeling adventurous, you can consider commissioning someone on the website called Skeb. They do commission requests for both of those scenarios. As a matter of fact, you could probably even get a scenario that involves two of me, and one of them involving nut, or both, or simply one, in many different scenarios involving the eating of nut. And I'll let you think about that some more. That's gonna be my my expert dodge of that question. How do you try your nut? Like, do you have to be flexible for that shit? I mean, so, like, you know, I don't think it's a stretch to say that, you know, there's, like, two axes probably you could consider. There's kind of, like, accuracy, right? There's, like, accuracy. Also, there's, like, a yoga posture, I'm pretty sure, for, like, raising your hips kind of, like, above where the rest of you is. So if you're perhaps interested in the practice of eating your own nut, then you can consider that yoga posture. Unfortunately, it also implies that you need some amount of accuracy. Not that I would know any of this information for any reason. I'm just saying. Why bonk? Okay, the screams. Okay. Oh, nice. We got a big toe. More toe parts. What does this one do? Adds extra thrust while in the air. What does that mean? I'm a little confused. What's this one? Speed of prayers. This one's see health bars. Additional strength and movement speed. What does that mean? Additional thrust in the air. What does that mean? Adds extra thrust while in the air. Boy, can you confirm what that means? Because I have no idea what that means. Does it mean you, like, jump further? Like, forward? So if I... So I kind of land in between those. No, it doesn't say you don't jump faster or anything. I'm not sure I understand. It's not that. It's aerial acceleration. Okay. Maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure. Don't worry about it. Vox Machina is really good. You checked it out this weekend? Cool. Looked it up. It's not acceleration. Okay. What does it do? Yeah, Critical Role's been doing stuff for like a long time. I don't know how long they've been around. Lets you do air impulse 3 times instead of 2. Oh, is that your aerial attack? Oh. Well, let me know. I have no idea. Yo, can I pack up my guilt? Can I buy my guilt back? Yes. Yes! By the way, I have a question for all of you. Because I kind of like the design of the new Lyrilyte, right? Like, a little bit. But I feel like it feels kind of weird that it doesn't have, like, a head. You know what I mean? Like, its face is on its... is basically attached to its body because it's a big blob. I'm kind of wondering what people think it should look like. Because I think I kind of like the idea of you being, like, a small, 4-winged beast. Something like that. I think that's, like... seems kind of cool. But I don't know if there's any ideas for making it look like something. Because my problem is that I don't know how to... I don't know how to change it, basically, such that... like, I don't know how to draw it cutely in different ways. It seems like the only good way to draw it is, like, the way it currently is. So I don't know how to Like, I wish I could like have it be walking upright or something, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I also remember this place. I died a lot in this place. Or like, I died once and then was like, oh, I should maybe upgrade my stuff. It's the small extra height you get from hitting something while in the air, apparently. Oh, interesting. Okay. I understand. Me neither, honestly. Haven't watched the streams. It's cool the way they turned a D&D game to a story a bunch of people enjoy. So I have a question. Is it like a story, like based on the game they played, or is it like a story of everything? Like them playing outside of the game and the game itself? Like, is it a story about a friend group playing a D&D session, or is it the D&D session itself? Because I put somewhere in my brain that I wanted to do it. Well, not that I wanted to do, but I was like, man, I feel like it'd be really cool to make like a romance anime or something under the context of playing like a D&D game. Ow. I think that'd be kind of cute. Romance anime. Of course, the first thing that Lar goes to is romance. Slice of life. Lamau. Big funny. The show is based off the game, but they do some things differently. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Seems cool. Seems very interesting. Oop. Ow. Yeah, it was based off the mechanic from Anima called open rolling, which is basically when you crit. Like, when you crit roll something, you get to roll and add again. And the reason why that's relevant is most scores in Anima, the RPG system, are opposed rolls. So they're... Ooh. Opposed rolls, and oftentimes, like, the higher amount that you are higher in the opposed roll than your opponent often dictates, like, additional damage and or, like, additional turns CC'd and stuff like that. So, I want to call the show, like, open roll. Or open roll. Named after the most anime part of the RPG, where you open roll and then, like... then you, like, attack things real good, or you dodge. Because that's clearly the most anime thing you can be doing. That'd be funny. Oh, jeez. God. I gave it the Mask of the Crescente. Okay, nothing happened. Can I pull this? Oh, we're going up. We're going up. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting idea. I feel like there's usually some challenges with translating the story of an RPG game into a different narrative style. I think in the same way that trying to translate a video game into a movie is usually pretty bad, or the other way around. So so I'm not sure. Hey, we got an elevator. Nice. Oh, this goes like all the way down, doesn't it? What's one game that you've always wanted to play but can't? Well, that's getting kind of fixed soon because there's a bunch of Switch games that I've always wanted to play. For example, Metroid Dread I really want to play. and haven't gotten the chance, but I'm going to be buying a Switch secondhand off a friend of mine. I've already paid them for it. I just need to actually pick it up. So I'm really looking forward to, like, I want to replay the... I want to play the Metroid Prime remake, or remaster, I should say. I really want to do that. Metroid Prime is, like, one of my favorite games, like, of all time. Like, the most goated of all goated games forever. So that's really exciting to me. But yeah, I wanted to play the new Fire Emblem. And I wasn't able to play those games because I did not own a Switch, which should be fixed soon by the gracious commission funds that I made off of making the VTuber Mortis model. But yeah, what else would there be? I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what? So I've played the original Dark Souls, or I played it on PC, the PC port, which has some problems. But, I know that when I was younger, I did not get an opportunity to play the original Dark Souls for, like, the PS3 or whatever. I know that at Lyria Bro's house, they had, like, a system for playing Dark Souls. But, you know, at the time, it was pretty unreasonable for me to, like, go visit them, basically. Like, visit them consistently enough such that I would be able to go, like, yes, I'm now going to do a full playthrough of Dark Souls at Lyria Bro's house. You know what I mean? So I guess that's a game that I never got to play. I normally get to play games, usually, since it's my, I don't know. I want to say, you know, it's my hobby, or whatever. But, like, I think very seriously, like, I have always been a games person. Like, ever since I was young, I grew up on game systems. I would always play games on game systems forever, all the time. That's just what I would do in my spare time. So, you know, it's been a priority in my life, and luckily I've been fortunate enough to have easy access to them. And I'm very glad that that has been possible. I guess I didn't get to play the, what's it called? I didn't technically get to play Monster Hunter 2. And the village and all of the stuff in Monster Hunter 2 looked really interesting. Oh, and I guess I also didn't get to play any of the Monster Hunter, like, for PSP. I never played any of those games. And I, like, was kind of interested in playing them. That I was not able to get access to. So. But wanted to play those. And Monster Hunter 2 was only released in Japan, I believe. So I had a cracked version of it on a Game Shark. But, unfortunately, I could not read Japanese, so I could only get so far. That and also the Game Shark, like, kind of broke, if that makes sense. Like, it was very difficult for the Game Shark disc to run. I don't know why. But outside of, like, it was difficult to run. Yeah, so, like, I basically couldn't really, like, start the game. Wall of Holy Prohibitions. This kind of looks like an endgame area. What is this? It's like a dramatic thing. Oh, Christ. Okay. Cool. You would also make no changes. Oh, that's for the other thing. It's February 13th and also your birthday. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Death. buy an OLED Switch, it's so much better. I was told that there isn't much difference. And again, I'm buying it like secondhand, so it is obviously not an OLED. I'm mostly planning on playing it like at my computer desk. So like the screen doesn't matter to me. It's also always going to be plugged in, so performance of the system itself doesn't matter. Because supposedly when it's plugged in, it's the same. What's one game that for one reason or another made you cry? The ending of Nier Automata is very good. It is a very good show of mechanics being used for narrative, and the combination of narrative and mechanics being greater than traditional narrative, in my opinion. If you do not know the ending of Nier Automata, maybe we should play it on this stream at some point in time. Oh, oopsie, oopsie. Ow. Ouchie! Stop it. But yeah, I was trying to think of why that that moment in particular made me emotional, but I think it's just because like I've spent a lot of my time, like a lot of time in my life, like, you know, obviously I've been taken care of and I've had a lot of opportunity to do, oh god damn it. I've had a lot of opportunity to do stuff in my life, but I do definitely feel like a lot of it has been alone. I've been very lonely for a lot of my life. And that's not to say that I wasn't surrounded by friends, because I was, but I don't know if you can imagine how lonely it feels to be surrounded by friends, and it kind of like doesn't matter, if that makes sense. It kind of like makes it worse, because it's kind of like, oh, you have nothing to complain about because you have people surrounding you. You have nothing to complain about because, well, you have your family. Like, there are people who literally don't have any of that, but it's, I think it hurt more to know that you have all of those things, but for some reason still feel alone. Ow. I didn't even get hit, but it looked like they were gonna hit me. So yeah, I felt like the ending of Nier Automata was very interesting. It's very, very interesting to see that you can feel companionship with even a set of strangers. Who believe in helping you altruistically. I was trying to think of like any other moments that were like in particular. Interestingly, that like something along the lines of needing to answer that question came up recently. So that's why I was like, I had it on my mind. That the Nier Automata was pretty good. Ow, Christ. I guess the other half of it is kind of the idea of like, how do I say it? But yeah, it's like not feeling, or feeling supported, I guess, is more the answer. Nothing else in recent memory like clicks. honestly. Do you think I could, like... Nope. I was wondering if I could maybe, Can I try doing this one? Hello, exotic invader. Seiso mommy. Am I a mommy? Oh, that's unfortunate to me. Sick. Pog airs. Poggy, woggy, doggy, froggy. I'm very say-so. I agree. No part of me would ever imply otherwise. For any reason. Especially no comments I would ever make about VTubers for any reason. Definitely hurts. Wouldn't say more or less. I understand had family and people who like me but never like consider friends. Said like kind of like a lesser view of me. Yeah, because literally racism. Yeah, that's very unfortunate, my friend. Came back to family and need to watch in 360 because you do not have fiber optic here. Damn. It's okay. You can hopefully still hear my voice. Anyways, pretty serious topics or whatever aside. Who's the fella in front of you? Is that your child? So this is a Lyrilyte. It is the subscribers in House Lyria. You get turned into a tiny little thing that I could sit on. When you member. I was actually just talking about this at the start of the stream, but this is sort of a doodle, kind of. And I've been meaning to make a more, like, robust version of this. Like, kind of a... yeah, more robust something. That looks nicer. I was also thinking about, like, I wonder how it, like, walks around and stuff, because, like, I don't have a full concept or understanding of how this thing, like, walks around, you know, functions. Are they a cloud-like being? I don't think so. They're just kind of like they're like a little squishy doggo thingy. Which, the reason why it has multiple wings is because a lot of, you know, I say a lot of, but, like, there's a non-zero amount of design inspirations for my model that are, like, seraphim-like in nature. So, I wanted to make him like a little guy with a lot of wings. You can also see on the House Lyria, like, family crest that there's 6 wings on it. So, I wanted to translate that into the little dude. I'm going to die. Please go. Puppy mom. Hey, Exotic, didn't you, you entered my giveaway, right? I apologize, you did not win. It's so unfortunate. I'm pretty sure you entered. Yeah. Well, thanks for checking out my content. Appreciate it. I wish... Yeah, I already announced the winner. You know... If it were up to me, I would want to birth many VTubers into this world, because I think it's... You know, I know that a lot of people say that having a model is a luxury, because it is, like, you know, it's kind of like this expensive thing, and if you view the core of content creating, like, unrelated to that, and, like, you kind of see the model itself as like, more of a branding face, like, that is important for sure, and you can, like, view it on the axis of branding, and, you know, all of that makes sense and stuff, but, like, I'm pretty sure I've said this before, so, like, you know, I don't know if I need to be, like, super embarrassed about it or something, but, like, literally the first time my very first model moved, like, in sync with my movement, I either cried or almost cried. Like, it's some shit. Which, for reference, this character is based off of a character I roleplayed as for about 3 years. It was like 2.5 or something like that. But for a very long time. So, like, they meant a lot to me. So the fact that I could occupy them as a vessel, I was like, oh, geez. That's some garbage. That's some sheesh. 3 years? Yeah, that game went on for a really long time. Probably the only reason it went on for a really long time is because every time my party died, I would rewind time to revive them. As I am a time mage. It's my main shtick. I even have an artifact, a pocket watch that stores the spell Unwind Time in it. Oh, I thought I was already dead, but I wasn't dead. Literally inside your wife. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I think it's kind of weird. It's a bit weird. Became the waifu, such an inspiration. Yeah. I don't know. I always view Flaris as a weird... I guess that's kind of the point of most, like, OCs and stuff. Which is, like, kind of cringe or not cringe, like, whatever. But it's kind of like some mix of my idealized self and just me, which is why I feel very comfortable. So you think? Which, no, my idealized self is not female. That is not what I'm suggesting. But just kind of the general concepts of, like, you know, being able to be strong and protect people and be like a leader were all things that I guess I care about to some extent, but you know, I don't take it too seriously. I think it's okay to take that part with a grain of salt. Anyways, do this maybe? What other toggles do I have? What's this one? Oh, eyes. Oh, that's the first version of the Lyrilyte. Alright, I have short hair. Truly Angel Flash Sama. Damn. Unfortunately, Flaris, OG Flaris never ascended to, or transcended into, like, an angel or anything like that. I did have a bird, though. I had a bird that, I had a bird that was a reincarnated angel as a summon that was familiar to me. Short hair, let's go. Yeah, it's funny. I made this because someone in chat was like, yo, you should... if you make short hair, I'll member to you. And I was literally like, bet. And we stopped the stream for like an hour or so, and then I literally just made short hair and then rigged it on stream. Oh right, I made the model, by the way. I don't know if that was apparent, but I guess you entered the giveaway, so you know that, so that's good. Basically did a commission. Yeah, I mean, kind of. You know, I think 2 hours for one membership is not the best conversion rate, but it is what I did. Hello, Cesar. What happened with the golden eyes and the wings? Oh, I turned it off. Just turn off your angel powers, forehead. You know what I mean? How's the face palming going? It's going. Hey, what is this? I don't want to deal with fighting this guy like 70 times. Oh, this is annoying to say the least. Well, how you doing, Apple? How's it cracking? What's popping? So now we have to get all the way there. That is so far away. Yeah, ripping pepperoni, honestly. Oh, more bell dudes. Oh, yo, is that the tree in Elden Ring? Is that the Elden Ring tree in the background? Yo, is this Anne Orlando? Yo, this game was inspired by that FromSoft series, Dark Souls, right? All of this totally original architecture that had nothing to do with anything else. This is specifically inspired by Anne Orlando, right? Right, guys? Guys? I do hope I win so that I can see your take on Buddha. The winner's already been announced. I already announced the winner on the original thread. Because the giveaway ended on the 10th. So I already announced it. It went to, it's like Ezzyberry or something. I already reached out to them. I told them that I would contact them again when I get the sketch done. Yo, it's the Elden Tree from Bloodborne, my favorite Demon Souls game. I think I just had I think my brain just hurt. I hurt my brain so much. Yeah. I mean, Rance, you weren't gonna use Anime Buddha for VTubing activities, would you? I was definitely a little worried, because, like, I honored your submission, and I did put you on the table for, for the randomized roll, and I would do it if I rolled your name, but I was definitely, like, the purpose of me doing the giveaway was to allow the opportunity of becoming a VTuber to someone who maybe needed it. Well, maybe not needed it, but, like, you know, was interested in it. It's like an opportunity. Ah, pain. No. My forehead increases every time my brain gets fried, bruh. Wait, what's it getting fried by? Who's frying my brain? Stop that. Definitely was planning to stream, but was probably going to use it for a meme. Ah. Well, there is an alternate universe where you won, Rance. Ah! God, can you stop? Okay, hold on a second. Is this a backtrack? Where is this? Of course. Of course. Sasuga! Well, gotta say, not a huge fan of back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back arena fights, but here we are. Here we are. Try blocking? Bro! It's not that easy. It's there's a timing. Oh yeah, at Tactician School we actually watched a clip of we watched the Street Fighter clip. I think it was of Daigo, being the literal god in 2004 Evo. I just find it funny that actually there was a relevant opportunity to watch that. Because my prof was like, yo, we need to look at this thing. And like, I'm just nodding like, yeah, 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 yeah. Like, ooh, it's this. This one's a good one. If you literally weren't born, if you A, didn't see this or literally weren't born yet, you need to watch this because it is legendary. Yeah, I have a question actually about that, Rance, if you know. Were all of those parries off of like a perfect block, like holding backward at the right time, or were they, or did you need to like jab to do the parry? Because my prof said like you parried with a jab, I think that's what they said. Or was it like perfect blocking? Because I don't actually know. Or like I thought it was the other one. Pat cloud puppies for good luck. Does chat want to pat the cloud puppies? Here, 1 second. Let me move it for you. Okay, chat, get ready. You have to do it. I can't do it. I'm not allowed to. Here, you can pet it. You can give it a pet pat pot. You parry by tapping forward. Interesting. Wait, don't bonk it. Yo, what is this? What are you doing? There we go. Oh, wait, it's underneath. Oh, the layering's all wrong. Well, it's okay. You all got baited. I can't believe chat fell for the classic misdirection. I was just trying to get myself head pats, you fools. You were never going to pat. I misguided you. I told you that you were gonna be head patting the Lyrilyte, but instead I did it. I'm the person who took the head pat. You absolute buffoons. What? Oh, you know what's crazy, by the way? People have been watching the VOD for the Mega Man playthrough. Like, a lot. It's gotten like 5 hours of watch time. It's crazy, and I'm like, wait, what? What is this? I don't understand. That is an insane amount of watch time for like a post stream, whatever. So I'm glad people have been enjoying that, because it's, you know, Mega Man Zero series was my childhood. I shouldn't say childhood, but it was the when I was younger game. People want Mega Man, apparently. Well, you know, I think people being in stream do also matter, but simply that I find it interesting that there were VOD watchers. Like, that's pretty crazy. Happy soon to be Valentine's Day? Yeah, I know, right? How awful. Happy happy crying to myself alone day. Sacred Fear increases the strength of those who wield the sword, while at the same time lowering their defense. What does that mean? Sacred Fear, is that fervor, or is it just increased attack, lower defense? Attack damage is increased to lower HP, and then this is boost the blocking stance, increases its duration, but exposes them longer. This is what I'm using right now, right? Can be inserted into thing, increase the tears of atonement, but prevents the use of bile flasks. Okay. Floor, will you be my Valentine? Unfortunately, I can't really do that. I don't know if it's possible for me to. I'm a VTuber. I don't think I can help you with that. I'm sorry. You know. I would love to be your Valentine, but you know, there's a good clip. There's a good clip that I would like to refer to of the famous shark VTuber Gargumbus. Gambo. Where she opens the VTuber handbook, and it clearly states in the VTuber rules that I cannot be married, which also means you cannot be my Valentine. I apologize. Kinda. You basically had to parry a new move every time the window ended. Yeah. I understood that, Rance. I understood that it was a parry. I was just wondering if that part required pressing backward or jabbing, and apparently it was neither, as Poi mentioned. Apparently it was you needed to press forward to parry. I thought it was perfect blocking backwards, but Lars, everyone's Valentine? Hey, I can be your Valentine. Damn, wait. I missed the perfect opportunity to show my Daki. Of course I could be your Valentine. All you have to do is buy my Daki Makura, and then you can hug it, and then there you go. I can't say yes or no if you're hugging my Daki Makura. It is simply you have it or do not have it. Go buy my Daki, by the way. It's still on sale. It's still there. You are still allowed to sell it to get it. Oh, that'd be so funny, Plute. Do you know those what's it called? Those pictures, right? Where they're like feeding food into like a computer screen or something. I'm pretty sure people do that with Dakis as well. Where you're just shoving like cake in my face. That'd be great. I would love to have my face full of cake. Honestly, that sounds like a joy. Sacred Blood. Also, the trajectory of projectiles. The furthest point, making it return to its point of origin. It consumes fervor. Oh, maybe I should do that. Weight of Justice. Sacred Onslaught. See, I haven't really been using these is the thing. I haven't really been using this either. Does the cake flavor matter? No. Usually I like thick cake. That is what... If I could mention... If I had a choice of what kind of cake I would like shoved in my face, I would like caked up, extremely thick, face covering amounts of cake. I'm gonna lock this. I'm gonna not unlock that because I could maybe end up doing something different later. What's the suspicious for? How big should it be? Should be very thick. Let's do this. Just tempt me with thick cake. Hashtag is already good and Sacred Onslaught makes it great, though you're not using it, so probably not worth getting. Oops. Oh, that's a lot of grabby hands. Oh, there's so many grabby hands. Can you, like, move over here so I can actually hit your hand, please? Ow. Hello? Oh, there's one more. Oh my goodness, please. Hey, there we go. We did it. This game is getting scarier. I think this game has always been scary, I'm gonna be real with you. All of these have been absolutely terrifying, and I'm concerned every time. Easy boss? Yeah, I think the upgrade we just got, the plus 30% attack, minus 50% defense, is kind of insane. Like, probably unfair. That's insane. What is all of this? Hello? What is this? Deformed Mask of Orestes. Oh, I think that goes on the elevator. Scariest of all is the HP upgrades. Do we have any HP upgrades? Where are we? Where is this? Oh, there we go. Sword woman who gives them? What? Sword woman who gives them. Have we gotten any HP upgrades? Oh, yeah, the booba lady. Yeah. Okay, yes. Those are the biggest jump scares. I agree. My brain just couldn't, like, interpret. I think it's because every time we've looked at her, she just, like every time the only thing that I can think is, like, wow, this stream is so demonetized, like, that is the first thing that comes to mind. I agree, she is the scariest. If this unfair, why is in game? Unfair? Wait, what? I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, Cesar. Things that are unfair make it into games. I don't really know how else to explain this, but... Ow. The scariest thing. Yeah, that's definitely the scariest thing to me. Oh, a woman? Naked? In front of me? Oh, so, you know. Honestly, 3 scary, 5 me. Like, your body pillow would probably use it to protect yourself from your aunt's dog? Bro, come on. Are you saying that you'd let a dog just, like, rip me in half? That's kind of, like, messed up, dude. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I think I want to get this thrusting upgrade. I need the thrusting in this game to match my thrusting in real life. It'll deal maximum critical damage. Is that why they call it dog? Jeez! Yes, the style of literally getting ripped in half by a dog's mouth. How unfortunate. Honestly, the cover and the inside is pretty expensive, so like I don't think I don't know, like, it's a pretty expensive experiment, especially because the shipping on the inside of the pillow is really expensive too. But hey, man, it's your merchandise, not mine. The naked woman is scarier for those who make streams. Yeah, no, the naked woman is scary to me because it's more forward than any woman has ever been to me in my life. So I feel scared and terrified when I see it. Oh. Come on. Come on! Alright, dude. Alright, dude. Alright, dude. I'm coming for you. You won't even see it coming. Yup! God, are you... You know what? Whatever. Dash attack in this game is terrible. Get it out of here. I want to go now. There's kind of a thing on the side there that I want to go to. Ow. Freaking bell. The only thing is that's scary is the bill at the end of the month. You know, that's fair. I think Bill is pretty scary. Have you ever gotten mail from your good old friend Bill? Pretty scary. You just need to know when to use it. The damage potential is dummy high. Are you saying that is that the dummy thick nature of my body pillow would be a useful use of it? Because I agree. Oh, we need the thingy. This is for my asthma. This one is foot fridges. I think we need this. Oh, so there's another thing over there. I don't know what that is. Oh, you were talking about the dash attack, though. I suppose you could use it on the body pillow as well. God damn it. Okay. I will keep in mind that the dash attack does a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. I think we probably could have made good use of it versus the most recent boss. And then we never did. Alright, cool. That's one done. Oh, oh, oh. Not your favorite. Your favorite bank. Pay or we take your... Ah! Jump scare! Alright, see you later. Get off my screen, please. No, my monetization! Booba jump scare. Lar immediately loses all other motor controls except for Booba! Feel so bad for Charlotte. Your perverseness ruins the reputation of the midget sabers. What? Yeah, this dash attack's pretty strong. I feel very smart for, by myself, coming to the conclusion that I should do it, and definitely not at the recommendation of anyone in chat. Because, you know, why would I... Isn't Saber a midget saber? Saber is 1 centimeter smaller than me, by the way. Saber is 1 centimeter shorter than me. Art? Wait, really? Bro. Saber is Saber? She's like 5'3" or something. Or 5'1", I don't know. Whatever 155 centimeters is. Or 154. I'm 1 centimeter taller than her. Because I'm massive. Your attempts to gaslight me into thinking I'm small will be ineffective in the face of me knowing that I'm 1 centimeter taller than Saber. We know you have high heels under the leg gauntlets. That is not true. It's lies and slander. I'm the most seiso, extremely tall, and attractive knight, Flaris von Lyria, honorable flag bearer, House Lyria. The most seiso. Alright. I think we can go over to the right now. I think it. This way. If I stop dying. These stabby ball angel things are not a huge fan. Wait, this is the... my brain. You know what? Why are you only allowed to equip 3 traversal items at a time? I don't understand. I literally don't get it. It makes no sense. What expertly crafted game design? You can only equip 3 traversal items at a time. What an absolutely, completely necessary restriction. Peak game design. What is the lower part of this room? I could probably go down. And then you can, I guess, fall into this area? I don't know what that's about. God damn it. Leave me alone! Okay, doors open. What's over here? Another goddamn arena fight. Yo, that yeeted him. Wait, how did that work? Anyone else see that person, like, teleport into my sword? I'm glad they were honored to be thrusted by my sword. Well... Lunate. Whatever that means. Elevator, please. This do be some platforming. Ah, pain. Ugh. Okay, and I think... I think we can go back... I don't know if it's here or the other place, but we can climb the tower again. Probably just altered hitbox for the attack and then reset to death pose so it looks weird. Oh, you know, that's could be a possible thing. Yeah, I was told that the new game or whatever seems to be good. People enjoy it. Cool, we can go up again. We go... Hurtbox shifting, that's the term I was thinking of. Let's see. So we can actually fall down there. There's something down there. Let's change our traversal item. Actually, I think the miasma one's kind of the least. That was the miasma one, right? Yep. It's decent having a fun time because you grew up with the books. It's fair. I did not. Thought Harry Potter was like okay. Ooh. Nice. Checkpoint. Or, I guess, teleportation point. I don't know why I said checkpoint. But... down we go. Ooh. Ooh. Oh! I almost died. Very cool. Ow. Nice! We got the switch! Large branium. In the cranium. Oh, what the frick, dude? You frickin' frick. Don't you know your actions have consequences? We switched the switch. We did switch the switch. Give me that treasure. I want that chest. Give me the chest. You need it. Alright. Let's fall. Except this time let's hold this way. Damn, they really don't want you to cheese that. What is this? Hondo of Three Sisters. Its Cyclopean roar destroys organs and shatters bones, gravely harming nearby enemies. Doesn't that include me? Whoa! That was really cool. They sure did try to get me. Oh, do you hear him walking around? Does chat hear that? One second. So there's... whatever's down there is probably standable for the enemy. That's really funny. One book that still slaps. Freaking Mighty. I don't know what that is. What is it about? You just fell to the lower floor like you did, of course. I guess I could have just ran across that. I wasn't... I don't know. It felt kind of weird. Oh, is this more DLC stuff? God damn it. I don't want this DLC garbage. I want... give me the goods. Give me the good stuff. Can I fall down there? I don't know if there's like a room down here or if it just like sends me all the way down there. I don't want to get sent all the way down there. It's not worth it to me. Oh, I guess I probably need another mask. Another mask up here. Hold down. Oh. Ah, yes, we would end up here. Okay. It's good DLC, though. You at least need to start it for a certain scene. But how do I start it? It's not... Was there, like, some way that I could have started it? Because I don't really know if I understand what I was supposed to do. You'll find it later? Okay. Hard to believe that there's like more stuff to do. So it kind of already feels like... Oh, wait, how do I... Oh! Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that makes so much sense, but also, come on. This is about friendship with an extremely smart and physically deformed kid and a massive mentally deformed kid. It's a rather heartwarming and sad story. Pog. Yeah, I think there was, you know, supposedly that is a normal occurrence for people with, like, you know, for example, for, like, people with, you know, not this case, but, like, terminal illness and stuff, for people to, like, form, because it's very, like, alienating, right? To, like, have particular things, illnesses, or, like, stuff like that, so people bond over having a similar or shared experience. Because you can be like, yo, they're like me, for real, for real. Well, I dislike that I need to fight this guy. Stop. Mark of the Third Refugee. Do I know what these... What do these do? Flashman once... I'm gonna be honest, my brain was literally just like, the wounds appeared in the flesh of their lady, once who swore to sniff their arms. Suffer instead of her words. Not sniff arms. That's a little weird. Oh, it's a mea culpa statue. Pog. Hath ascended. We did it. Still can't figure out what this is. Oh, wait, you can see what these are. So the mea culpa... Placing the excess further away from the blade and damaging everything on its path. I don't know if I understand what that means. Consecration. Oh, does this fire out a projectile, I guess? It's interesting. Okay. Large column of divine light emerges, damaging everything in its path. I guess I kind of want all of these. I don't know. Explosion at the point of impact. A devastating attack much faster. I don't want to get this one for a reason, because I feel like the uppercut needs a follow-up. Needs a follow-up attack. Oi! Why'd you put yourself there? Why would you go on and do that now? So how do we go up? Because we need one more mask, but I don't think I have a mask. I guess that's probably why the teleporter is there, huh? Hey, we're going down. Yelling timber. Nice. Very fast. Places to go. What is over here? It was behind door number 1. What the hell? Okay. Okay. Okay, that's a big bell. I'm gonna pass for now. Damn, that was brutal. Something over there. Oh, it's your boy. It's a long journey filled.
¿Es suficiente un largo camino lleno de reflexiones? ¿Qué hay de los callos en los pies? Los calambres en las piernas, la sed, la frente abrasada por un sol que parece no poner... ¿Y qué hay de las torturas del pensamiento? Cuando la culpa se nos clava una y otra vez en el corazón, ¿qué más castigo queréis, oh pecados míos?
Interesting. Do we...
Estáis ante esta vieja estatua de piedra caliza. Fue en ese momento cuando el milagro se lo llevó en su regazo.
Okay. Just lore stuff?
Maestro,
Where's my reward?
¿qué más queréis de mí?
Give me my thing. Corpse on the throne on the top of the mountain. You couldn't get to. Apparently you could. Luckily the mea culpa heart you get from it kind of sucks. Wait, which one was it? I don't actually remember. We were just over here, right? So there's like something here. Lyrilyte's about the journey, not the reward. No! I want to be extrinsically rewarded. Give me a reward. I want a reward. I demand reward. Behind a door by an elevator. Oh, I see. Okay. You can get it? Oh, that one. Yeah. I remember now. We can go back. Like down here. Oh, whoops. Womp womp. Was it in the room itself? Like, I guess that question doesn't really help, huh? Looked suspicious. The wall was looking at me all sus-like. Yeah, Poi, is that correct? I can do something with the barefoot guy. What can I do? What can I do to their bare feet? I mean, what can I do to the guy who has the bare feet? Would you like to elaborate? Would you like to... What are the things that I'm allowed to do, able to do? But figured it wasn't worth spending time on it. Toes? Do I need to not have any of them equipped? Ooh, I see. Hold on a second. So if I, like, do this... Okay, reduces dodging time. Use dodging distance. Huh. Interesting. That's super weird and bizarre. I never would have put that together. Okay, this, and this, I think. I think that's what I had equipped. Nice.
El maestro nos enseña la continuación del camino. Nuevos pasos nos esperan bajo la fría piedra.
Aside from the fact that you're meant that they gave all of them to you, I'm not sure how you're supposed to find out. Yeah, I see that there's 3 like inscriptions on the thing, so maybe they thought that would like kind of piece it together, that there's like 3 things, there's 3 toes, and like they're kind of the toes guy, but like I don't know. That's pretty I don't know. Ooh. Nail uprooted from dirt. That's kind of gross. Bearer of this receives... walks effortlessly through. Yo, we got the gravity suit. Let's go! Why am I only allowed to have 3 traversal items on at the same time? Alright, cool. We can go fast. Oh.
Pecados míos.
Hey, what did he do? Oh, Christ. Did he die? Why did he die? Why'd he die? Gravity suit is useless 99% of the time. Yeah, that's probably right, honestly. We can also get more rosary slots, which is bug. He died because of Ligma? Damn, that's crazy. I can't believe they died because of Ligma. Yo, but sorry, what is Ligma? Can you explain that to me? Because I don't actually know. Oh, what the heck? That absolutely murderized them. Consecrated amethyst. Great protection against magical attack. Okay. I want to do the thing back here. There were a lot of spots for us to get optional things with the gravity suit. I don't remember where they are. Ow. Okay, got it. I got it. I understand. Oh, maybe I don't understand. Okay, I do understand. I'm gonna wait for it to come back. He probably dies from finding out the thing he was looking for was a fingernail and not a toenail. That's hilarious. Tilted. I am tilted. I do not enjoy green eggs and ham, Sam I am. I do not enjoy getting face whacked by the large bell. Gonna be honest, this game has had a lot of getting whacked in the face by bells, and I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, I feel insulted. I didn't come to the mother of mothers to get whacked by a bell. It was not the purpose of me being here. I came here for mommy milkers. I did not get any. I'm disappointed. Frankly, I don't know if I have the will to go on anymore. Blasphemous was 0 out of 10. No mommy milkers out of 10. IGN 4 out of 10. Ah yes, you will not find those here. Welcome, Zabel. I apologize that you came in at the most opportune time. Wait a second, hold on a moment. Wait, we do have mommy milkers in this game. We have the sword HP upgrade lady. Wait. I mean, I guess there's no, like, confirmation, but, you know. That's like, this is good enough. There's literally what is this? There is booba in this game. There's literally booba. My brain did not think about it. See, that's when a bunch of people in the comments are like, game journalism at its finest. Nice. That was very tight. Smoking Heart of Incense. What does that do? Has the power and duration of prayers, but also increases their cost by 1 fervor bar. Interesting. I wonder what that means for like one-off fires and things. Yes. Sable, we just finished the foot guy quest. And we have the gravity suit. So we can go do whatever that does. And it's also 4 o'clock. So I think I have to go. That's funny. Alright, can I fill this bile thing, please? Thank you. I don't think I don't have Quicksilver for the guy, right? So... what's over here? Ouchie, wowie. Can you tell me the objectively best game of all time? I don't know what that means. Pretty sure you do have a Quicksilver? Oh, I do have a Quicksilver. Hey. How is that even a D's Nuts joke? That doesn't even make sense. Not enough money currently. Okay. So we're I was gonna say we're stroked out, but we are not stroked out. We are choked out. We're not really choked out either. We're choked by the amount of thing. OG Metroid Prime, the objectively best game of all time. I believe that I have comments about the boss design that would say otherwise. But I will say that it is my favorite game, or one of my favorite games of all time. I'm looking forward to playing the HD remaster. Choked out by Mother of Mothers. I agree. That is how I feel about the situation. Trapezoid? Is that like an octagon? We could fall down here. Kind of want to try it. But yeah, so I want to play the remaster. Oh, hey, look! Is this where I get the thingy? Foot! Bro, come on now. Bruh.
Guerrero sin rostro, detened vuestros pasos.
I think her name was Miriam. Miriam looks a lot better not rendered in 3D. Pixel art looks much better.
Puedo sentir una gran carga en vos, a pesar de no veros el semblante u oíros la voz. Disculpad mis modales. Mi nombre es Miriam. Este lugar de tinieblas granate me ha hecho llamar. Algo en esta tierra que sufre, una voluntad que se escapa a mi comprensión, ha decidido que tomase un sendero diferente en mi viaje, haciéndome llegar a este lugar. Si ha permitido este encuentro, entonces es que estamos sometidos a una prueba, destinados a socorrernos mutuamente bajo su mirada. Este cristal ante nosotros es lo que me permite viajar a lejanos lugares. Mas ahora está fracturado, como podéis ver. Su magia no vive. Para restaurarlo necesito encontrar los fragmentos esparcidos por vuestro mundo. Por favor, permitidme enseñaros uno de ellos. Se encuentra tras esa puerta.
Okay. Cool. I don't have to do the DLC anymore.
Es uno de los portales
I mean,
azul que custodian cada uno
okay.
de los trozos
Do I get anything for... Do I get anything for doing the DLC? Because I'm down to get some rewards, but I don't know if I'm intrinsically motivated to do it. So I'm not so sure. I think she has her own game. Yeah, she's from Bloodstain. I don't remember what its full name is. There's Bloodstained like 2 or whatever, and then there's like Bloodstained. It's literally in my Steam library. I thought it was kind of mid, I'm gonna be honest. I felt like Bloodstained was kind of mid. Oh, I'm in offline mode, so it doesn't show. Never mind.
La voluntad de su magia no me permite
yeah.
entrar en ellos. Asistidme, guerrero anónimo.
But Bloodstained was alright. I was like, okay.
Debo regresar a mi reino cuanto antes.
Okay. Cool. Alright, what's on the other side of this door? I like the stained glass. Oh. It's just to get you used to the mechanics and what they look like. The mechanics. Okay. Oh, it's timed. So I have to do it in like a minute. Okay. I mean, if that is short, then like, I'm down. I'm down to clown. Well, we fell off plus ratio. Oh, caffeine. Welcome. You got old spikes. Good old-fashioned spikies. There's 5 platforming challenges and you get a spell at the end. I see. Do I have to do all of them? Damn. Oh, the ladders. God, what the frick, man? What was that? Danzig Flaris? I feel like using ladders as a platforming pool was a mistake. I feel like that was a mistake. Whoop. Hate the patience parts in platformers because you don't have patience. Yeah, I mean, they're a little unnecessary, I guess. I question the necessity of them. Oh, that's interesting. All right, we're gonna give up. I don't care. I'm a little surprised that you have to do the thing there. Is there any reason to fall down here instead of... Oh, I think I saw a thing there. Is there a thing over there? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Ooh. Travel-y point. What is this? This is DLC? Is this the DLC corner of the map? Why are you running away from the waifu? Because I'm socially inept. I'm unable to carry a conversation with her, so... Oh, Dash, welcome. Oop. Jeez. So many dudes. Oh my god. That's crazy. This room is also huge. Never seen it before, so it's probably DLC. Okay. Welp. Well, they just had the reward for me, like, right here, so that's pretty cool. What is this? Light of the Lady of the Lamp. It is still impregnated with the feverish prayers of its last owner, increasing all defenses when flasks are empty. Interesting. Well, you wouldn't impregnate a lamp, right? That's just ridiculous. Oh my god. Stop it. Jeez, dude. Holy. That's the case? Just give them a bunch of gifts? That's what you do in Fire Emblem in most RPGs? I don't know what to give them. I don't think Miriam accepts gifts. Holy moly. So many squishy lads. Bro, come on now. Come Come on now, dude. Jeez. Two Shami. Flowers, candy. Honestly, horse poop. Look, it's not about the quality, it's about the quantity. Oh, yeah? It hit very hard, TBH. Yeah, I have like minus 50% defense right now, so like that's probably why, but also, god damn it. We already went up here, right? Yeah. Oh, that thing. Oh, big yawn. Get dodged. Oh, what is this? There's two guilts being left behind, but, oh, what the heck? What are you? Why are you so thick? Why do your spells go through the walls when mine don't? Damn. Be thick. Well. What the frick, man? Alright, I think we need to change off of the reduced defense one. Because I keep dying. The things here are too thick anyways. I love the game, but it looks really fun. Metroidvania games in general are one of my favorite games. I agree. I also really like Metroidvanias. I'm hopefully gonna play another one soon. I'm hoping I can get a chance to play Metroid Dread. Because that is a cool... Ooh, I'm visiting. Wow! They killed me so fast! It's a good Metroidvania, though perhaps a bit too cryptic at times. Yeah, I would say that the puzzles are maybe not the most compelling. I think you know... Yeah, this is kind of interesting, because I don't know if people have differing opinions on this, but basically, I think the strengths of, or the thing that I like the most in Metroidvanias, which I also believe is part of its strengths, is that you can reinterpret your surroundings as you pass through it more times. Because when you get power-ups, you can be like, oh, that changes how I think about the things around me, right? And, like, you get kind of excited because, like, you know, whatever, there's, like, a pogo jump, and that, like, changes how you traverse terrain and stuff. I will say that I feel like this game, I was gonna say deck, this game, surprisingly for having, like, this many traversal items, none of them feel particularly impactful. If that makes sense? Like, sure, this lets you fall into endless pits, but it's not like... You don't go like, oh yeah, awesome, like... Right? It's not like... Spoilers for Hollow Knight, and to go play Hollow Knight, but like, you know, it's not like the double jump in Hollow Knight, where you go like, oh, I can freaking jump twice now. Like, you know what I mean? Like these gnarled roots or blood platforms, they're kind of like, yeah, you know, they don't make me feel cool by doing them. They're just kind of like, this was there, and now you can do them. But like, getting a missile launcher and being like, oh, a missile launcher can do things that missile launchers do and blow up walls and stuff, like, that's cool. Right? So, in my mind, this is how I've kind of split up Metroidvanias, is that I actually think the difference between a Metroidvania or a Metroidvania, right, is how focused on, like, I guess kind of like combat, kind of like, jeez. It's like, how focused is the game on like stationary and or melee combat, and how focused is it on like power-ups that have you do cool things? Because I feel like Metroid is more often includes interesting ways to traverse and interact with the environment, whereas I feel like Castlevania is more focused on like whipping people and attacking and stuff. You can now interact with this thing, is all but one of them. The other is falling through pits which you just don't remember where you can use it. Yeah, it doesn't, I don't feel like inspired to reinterpret my terrain. You know what I mean? With the power-ups in this game. So like, I feel like that's definitely lacking for me. And I would also say that the side quests are pretty, oh my god. I would say that the side quests are pretty like difficult to follow. Yeah, Symphony of the Night is the one you played and that's all about power-ups? Perhaps. So uninspired that you don't even use the gravity suit when you're able to. Yeah. I mean, I also don't really see much meaningful, like... I don't think there's a meaningful opportunity cost between the traversal items. The fact that you can't have them all equipped at the same time is kind of like... kind of bruh, honestly. So, like, I'm having fun playing this game. I just feel like it doesn't, like, scratch the itch for a lot of the reasons why I play a Metroidvania personally. Personally, I feel like this game is a lot more combat focused and like corridors with lots of enemies focused. Oh my god. I read seiso, which means graceless and boring person. Or seiso, which is not seiso. Glad you read wrong, yes. I mean, it's okay, I'm not... I only put blasphemous things in the thumbnail, or for the video title, for the live stream title in these streams. Yes, they feel a little bit uninspired. I don't feel particularly cool about getting any of the traversal items. They're interesting. I think the branch one is the most interesting. But again, it's like not really... You're not a CSO, no? Gifting memberships. Oh, the blasphemy. Oh, you know what? That's correct. I forgot that that was what I put for the other one. That is the only one that hasn't, like, necessarily followed the trend. Castlevania was the other side of the coin. That's why it became part of the term Metroidvania. In terms of upgrade feelings, you'd have to go with Hollow Knight. I think I read that a couple times and then wasn't really sure how to respond to it, but yeah, like, I definitely feel like Hollow Knight's got the good. Definitely got a lot of good going on with it. Oh, almost died again. So yeah, definitely like interesting. I care about having like interesting movement abilities and like traversal and stuff, and it's usually what I value. You know what? Okay. 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 Oh boy. This is seriously brutal. Castlevania has that. Don't understand why it's being used as an example. I mean, my understanding was that Castlevania games are more about, like, spell casting and, like, hitting things with whips. Is that, like, not correct? Because I know there's, like, one... I know there's one game that's, like, a lot more focused on it. But... And, like, the reason why it's being used as an example is because that's literally the genre name. And as to why there's... My explanation as to why there's two halves of the genre. Because, like, I don't know. My understanding of the Castlevania games was that you have, like, a whip and spells that you cast, and that the corridors often have a large quantity of enemies where you fight things a lot. That's part of the reason also why I didn't like Bloodstained as much. Because the enemies were all, like, corridors with lots of enemies in it. Or all the corridors were just, like, corridors with a lot of enemies, so I didn't feel super inspired by it. You'll always find it funny that Castlevania wasn't even always a Castlevania series? Oh, it wasn't even always a Metroidvania series? I see. Yeah, it's like the game feels a lot more combat focused, and like here's a lot of different weapons, like here's a lot of different spells. We're gonna give you like a bajillion enemies to fight in every corridor. And like the game even rewards you for fighting enemies by giving you spells and stuff. Right? Based on those enemies. There's multiple dashes, lots of traversal spells in the whole game. Make you feel powerful, though I only played one game and Alucard doesn't have a whip. Yeah, I don't... Like, again, I don't understand. To be very critical here, those aren't examples. There's a lot of dashes. What dashes in which game that did what? You know what I mean? The Hollow Knight example of the dash is because, like, it actively changes how you traverse. Like, being able to air dash in Hollow Knight makes you reinterpret your terrain. Right? Like, backdashing in a Castlevania game doesn't actually, like, change how you traverse the environment. It's really cool, and it's necessary, because, like, you need to dodge, but, like, it's not... does not change how you interact with the environment. Like, it's a combat move. Like, dodge combat things in combat with enemies. Oh my god. This section is so long. Like, what do I get from this? Like, can I get a frickin' break? This section is so long. Oh my god. Am I gonna be able to leave if I sit here? I'm concerned I won't be able to. Yeah, so which Castlevania was that? Was it Symphony of the Night? Was that the one you were saying? Can I go up here? Oh, I can go up there. Oh. God damn it. Foundations of a Metroidvania IMO is a transitable map. The fact that you will advance through certain parts after learning skills or finding equipment or gadgets. Yes, I think that is accurate. That in a Metroidvania, it's like a large map, often with gates that are determined by some kind of ability or gear or something. Right? But for example, in Bloodstained, there was like one gate that I remember. Oh my god, I hate this so much. There's one gate that I remember that was literally like you do like a blood suck and it like unlocks a fountain. And it's like, okay? Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay? Question mark? Like, I don't know. That just doesn't hit the same as, like, being able to, like, pogo jump or something. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Oh my god, I literally hate this place. I don't think I have ever encountered a worse mechanic than literally stupid zappy things being on the ground goddamn everywhere. Here's the boss, I guess. Oh god. Hello. Oh, I hate you very much, and I'm dead. Doesn't need to be new equipment or gadgets. Could also just be a door with a lock on the other side, and I'm definitely not just saying that because you want to include Dark Souls! The issue there is that the skill tells you that it's for enemies. Yeah, I don't even know if it's necessarily like a... Like, oh, I need it to, like... The thing with the blood pool wasn't that, like, I needed it or wanted it to tell me about the blood pool. It would have been nice. But... It's still, like... Death, I don't know why you do this. I don't know what that means. I can only imagine it's, like, something bad. So please don't do that. I can't imagine, or I imagine it's probably something bad. Low quality bait. Please do. Took me ages to discover that room was filled with blood to absorb. Yeah. The move on the mountain is the... Oops. Okay, I understand. Alright, I feel like I don't want to be fighting this thing right now. The fountain path, it was optional? Okay. Alright. Give me a second. I feel like I should be calling it soon, but... yeah, honestly, I don't want to be in here. Oh my god, stop. I feel like the fun depends on the experience. Yeah, I was never claiming that either experience was more or less fun objectively. Right? I was saying that, you know, from a game design perspective, I feel like the traits that are more common in Castlevanias are these things. And the more common traits in a Metroid... I was gonna say Metroidvania, but like from Metroid are these things. So they are different. And the things that I personally value more because I find them more fun are the things in Metroid games. Whereas like I, as a fan of the Metroidvania genre, feel like I can tell when one is more inspired by one half of that coin, if that makes sense. I feel like this game is more inspired by the Castlevania series. Because it is a lot more enemy focused and it is less movement focused.
Penitente, estáis ante el sepulcro bajo el cual descansa el nombre mío de Perpetua, junto a un cuerpo vencido hace ya mucho tiempo.
Okay.
Aunque las heridas de nuestro enfrentamiento ya nos presentaron, la osadía de vuestra fe nos vuelve a otorgar la oportunidad de este nuevo.
What do you think about the Metroid Prime remake for the Switch? I'm going to be playing it, probably.
Un encuentro a espaldas de un milagro.
Metroid Prime is one of my favorite games.
Lo acabas sabiendo. Penitente, habéis vencido a mi hermano y ahora se encuentra.
Oh, this is the lady. Oh.
Le puedo pedir que os
I
ayude a
think.
destramar estas tinieblas que no
Think.
paran de tejerse ante nosotros, pues protegen una verdad que el milagro como vos perpetúa su anonimato. Dejadme ahora.
Also, I also think the Metroid Prime remake is not Metroid Prime 4. It really is not Metroid Prime 4. Do I get a thing? Can you give me a thing? Really? Nothing? Just lore? Listen, man, I understand, but like also there's a thing here. Man. Like, man, I understand lore and stuff, but also I've been trying to get some kind of reward or upgrade or something. God damn. I need it. I need my fix. I need my fix. Oh my god. Wah. What is this one? Also, I'm not sure I understand what this means. Like, yes, I could jump in a new way, or I gain a teleport that strikes the enemies, the back of enemies. I don't understand this, right? Because you could use both of those as a way to attack, or you could use both of those as a way to have a new traversal ability. right? The kind of, I don't know what it's called. The Bash? I know it was called the Bash in the Ori series. It was called something different in one of the Castlevania games where it also existed. But where, like, you kind of lock onto something and kind of, like, dash through it. It's normally something that's in the environment. Yeah, I think it was Ecclesia. It's something Ecclesia, I think. Might have been it. But, yeah, so it's like you could make that just a dash ability, or you could make it an attack ability, like with Plague Knight. I think it was Plague Knight. It might have been something different, the Reaper one. Because I think Plague Knight messed around with that a lot. Right? But, like, the value that your game puts on it, and, like, how useful it'll be for, like, solving, you know, like, environmental puzzles and stuff like that, depends on, like, what kind of game you're making. And my observation has been that Castlevania games are a little more focused on combat. Metro games are a little more focused on environmental puzzles. And I want more goddamn environmental puzzles. Even though I know this game's not going to give me any, because it is as I say. Oh, it's a teleportation point. Fog. They restarted the remake process so it takes them way longer, since it's not like Pokemon where they release it towards Christmas. Probably push all Prime remakes before 4. Oh no. Please no. You don't have to. Just don't do it. Just give me Metro Prime 4, please, for the love of God. The closest this game comes to environmental puzzles is overly cryptic puzzle rooms. Yes. PS of the return port. What is this? Invoking it will transport you to the last Prier Dieu, which you prayed at. Oh my god, that's actually so useful. Wait, that's insane. My most recent favorite Metroidvania is Ori. You're loving it. Ori is really weird, because I really, really like Ori. I think Will of the Wisps was fantastic. I loved it a lot. But this is what's interesting, is I feel like... Why is the Homeward Bone in the DLC? I don't know, but, like, at least we have it now. This is really interesting, because I feel like Ori does combat and environmental puzzles really well. I feel like it does both. And I'm like, how did you do that? And it's like, I don't know, because we're goated. Because we're literally amazing. That's how. That's what happened. Because we're insanely cracked at games. That's why. Can I, like... There was a thing. There's a bunch of things, and I don't remember where they are. Alright, well, anyways. These studios are just great. Not always. But, yes. Oftentimes they can be good. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting a little tired. I'm going to, I think... I just, like, need, like, a place to stop or rest at or whatever. Okay, do I have enough things to upgrade the flask again? Because... Excuse me. Because maybe I'll do that and then I'll end. I don't know if I have enough things. Thingamajiggies. But yes, also, I am also hyped for Silksong. I would like that. I would like to play that game very badly. I think indie studios appear to be better on average because you only hear about the good ones. Yes, I agree. It has been heavily communicated to me that because people champion indie studios, and I think reasonably so, because like again they make good games and the people are passionate and they do a really good job, right? Like when you hear about an indie success story, it's like that's great, that's awesome that people can do that. What nobody says and what people don't often talk about is that like literally like 98% of indie studios make one game on Steam and then go under. Like, so it's not that, and it's not necessarily that indie studios are great. It's that there are people who make indie studios who are clearly passionate, capable, and like do the work. And then even outside of that, like they get enough recognition that their game actually sells. We all know that Hollow Knight is amazing. What would happen if no one knew Hollow Knight existed? Then no one would have played it. Right? And it's like, but we don't live in that timeline. People do know Hollow Knight exists. It's like, how long, sometimes it's even just like context. Right? Like how long Among Us was out for what, 2 years? Didn't become popular until, like actively popular until people streamed it? And Among Us is literally just a Mafia clone. Like, and I say clone, obviously it has its own merits. I.e. likable character design, etc., whatever. The sussy mungus. But like, it's just, they're not gonna, they weren't seen for like 2 years. Can you imagine? Could you imagine your game is out for 2 years and you only spike in sales after 2 years? Among Us got popular pretty shortly after adding online play. Oh, was that the reason? Because I was told it was out for 2 years and it did not gain popularity until 2 years after. I don't know if that is because online play got added at that time, but that's what I was told. Shantae is also pretty fun, and the fights are somewhat well-balanced for Metroidvania, with a lot of funny jokes. I have played one Shantae game on stream. I did, in fact, look at the anime characters and go... those are anime characters. The Among Us guy made the Henry Stickmin series. That's interesting. Shantae has the best pause in video game history. Open the transformation menu, enjoy the happy dance. Damn. I believe you. I don't know which Shantae you're specifically talking about, but... Damn, I need like 3 more. The game was intended for local play, but still largely a coincidence that it got popular and it didn't start with online play. I see. Yeah, so, I think it's great to support indie studios. I think that people who want to be in game design do not need to be part of a AAA studio and can still produce a product that is very good. But also, like, I don't know. I feel like part of the reason I'm passionate about this topic is that, like, I personally have a friend who's, like, really, really, like pro indie studios, which is great. It's awesome. Support as many people as you want. But at the same time, like, 98% of them go under without even making a noise. And that's just, like, the reality. Echoed by my business teacher, Lamau. Because it's like, I don't know. What kind of absolute moron would, like, not get paid for, like, 2 years of development. Like, you're just developing this thing, actually factually bleeding money for 2 years. And then you're like, okay, hold on a second, but like, hear me out though. When we sell the game, it's gonna be super pog. Spoiler alert, it was not pog. Spoiler alert. They got absolutely roasted. And then you're like, well, damn. There go 2 years of making this art piece. We're gonna make this art piece for 2 years and have no assurance that it is going to do well. Zero assurance. Ow. Seems kind of sus to me. Chamber of the Resplendent Crown. What is that? Many yearn for the remainders of the miracle, but greed can prevent them from recognizing what truly matters. Its blessing increases the tears harvested by mea culpa for a while. Oh, it's a spell! It's a spell! Yo, let's go! I can't actually tell if that's significantly larger or not. Most of them support, rely on the support of advertisement, Nintendo and such, but it's limited slots and super hard to get. With adblock, online advertisement is also hard, so either do or die. Yeah, I think definitely putting yourself on a curated platform. You know, these are all my non-professional opinions. I'm gonna preface and say, as my non-experience with this topic and only experience in theoreticals, but likely putting yourself in a curated place is very useful. Because, for example, like, when was the last super hot indie hit ever? The most like the craziest indie hit off of itch.io. Like I don't know. Seems kind of hard. Because I feel like itch is a little... Like, my understanding is itch is not curated at all. You can literally just post builds whenever you want. So... I feel like people aren't as into looking through itch for 7 million hours to find a game. And are like, I'm just gonna go to the place that I know there's probably good stuff. Not going through the Anatole. Down here? I don't think we can. It was blocked off on both sides by gates, my understanding. Oh, wait, no, there's a... Oh, I remember now. I said I was supposed to be calling it soon, but I guess we're going to upgrade the... We're going to try and get the flask upgraded, and then I think I'll call it. I think that's what I was saying before anyways. Can I give you a hand? I cannot. Yeah, so advertising is hard. Also, supposedly, I didn't know this, but supposedly reaching out to streamers to play your game is actually very difficult as well. Like, even if you approach them with, like, an advertising... Like, inquiring about, like, advertising and stuff with streamers is also supposedly quite difficult. Didn't know that. That was really interesting to hear an anecdote about. It's like, yeah, I tried to reach out to some streamers with, like, an advertising budget, and, like, none of them answered me. Like, okay. Damn, I thought streamers would be the most interested in just playing some random game. Hand goes with feet, by the way. Where did I bring the feet? Was that to the, foot guy? Yeah, I sometimes go through eShop, but most of the games I go for are advertised by Nintendo through the developer's channel as well, like with Hades 2. Yeah, having a game that has already done well under your belt is also very useful. Because you have, like, you have fans, basically, who want to play your work. A la literally everyone who wants to play Hollow Knight Silksong. Because, you know... Because we know. Because we know it'll probably be good. Oh, God. Am I missing something? Oh, this room just doesn't connect to the other room. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. The foot statue that purifies things. I think I already read that, but yes. We will also probably go there since it is by the starting area. Down here. Oh boy. All the way. All the way over here. Oh god. I can only have 3. I can only have 3 things equipped at a time. Nice. Got 9 more of those to go. I just love getting hit by acid, dude. I just love acid dripping from the ceiling. Why is this even like this? Like, what is the... I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? Time for some real gaming. Yeah, I can't dash. What? I wasn't able to hit those blocks, right? So... You're saying about being Castlevania inspired? Yeah. You know what I'm sad about? Is that I don't think I get my things back, do I? Oh! Wait! Ah, okay, well, that was interesting. You know, cool and stuff, but also, damn it, now I'm like a lot of Tears of Atonement away. Why did I why did I do that? Literally, why did I do that? Okay. You guys, much ado collect, so 50? Bro. Well, okay. I think it's time. I think it is time to call it. You explored the optional path, and unfortunately now I'm like 6,000 Tears of Atonement away from upgrading my Bile Flask again, so we're not going to worry about that. The dead dude gives you some hints on the puzzle one room over. Gameplay is going to be ending. And what I'm going to say is, if you're here just for gameplay and you're taking off, then thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Your support, as always. And I hope you have a good one. What do these people say? But with hand, have to not return. Everyone passes, have to not return. I don't know what that means. Foot with hand. Okay. The last thing. Last thing is foot with hand. Very last thing. That's for this room. I don't know these cryptic word puzzle things. I don't understand. I don't get it. You have a Homer bone? Did I rest? Was that the last thing that I rested at? Well, time to find out. Last thing. Oh, that was really cool. Yeah, let's go. We did it. All right. Take this hand. Boop. Bloop. Bloop. Skin and Bones. Achievement unlocked.
Antes del viaje, el milagro besó la mano del maestro, deteniendo la corrupción de la carne y otorgándole una nueva gracia. En nombre de las altas voluntades, yo bendigo esta reliquia. Velad por ella.
Gonna sleep, have a good night. All right, see you later, Piotr. Oops. Incorrupt hand of the Fraternal Master. Oh, this is a new thing. This holding warns the wearer of nearby presence of a mystery. After all, no bastion is safe from the tenacity of the truly curious. Oh, this is a hidden wall thing. Oh. Well, I guess that's something I need to have available to me. Alright, cool. We did it. Alright. Thanks, everyone. I'm gonna go to... Oh, caffeine. Wait. Caffeine, before you leave. Do you want a token? You want a token before you leave? Caffeine? Unless you already left, in which case... God damn it. I forgot. Token? Okay, we got him interested. Hold on a second. We are going to... We could have solved the dead guy puzzle, but next time? Yeah, next time. It'll be a next time. I have to go. By have to go, I mean I want to work on stuff, and I'm trying to the time management a little bit better. Okay, hold on one second. So a token is a tiny drawing. Caffeine, if you had to put yourself into a tiny drawing on the screen, what would it be? I will draw it. Post haste. See you. Thanks for the stream. All right, take care, Jose. Thanks for coming by. We're gonna go over to the strategy meeting in a moment. Error occurred. If you were streaming or recording, that is still happening in the background. Whenever you're ready, you can relaunch the application. However, this will end your stream recording session. Click the yes button to keep streaming or recording. Click the no button to stop streaming. Okay, if I... Huh, that's super weird. Those are really unfortunate. Okay, if I'm saying things, it says that it's still working. I guess I can... What if I reload this page? Page unresponsive. Wait, why is the page unresponsive? No! Wait. Why did everything die? Oh no. Oh no, and all of this isn't working either. Oh god! That's really unfortunate. Alright, so... Here's what I'm gonna say. Okay, if I click... When you're ready, you can relaunch the application out of this one your stream. Just say yes. Okay. Your stream or recording session is still running in the background. Whenever you're ready, click the OK button to attend your stream. Okay, Caffeine, if you can still hear me, type in chat where you want your token to be, and I will make it. If not, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit OK now, I'm going to end the stream, and I'm going to... If I don't see anything in the chat, then I can't do anything for you, but I'm going to make you a tiny drawing if you can still hear me. If not, then I guess we're screwed. But I'm going to hit OK, and let's go into the stream. Thanks for being here, everybody. If this is still going. I can't tell because it's broken. But, yeah. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one. Okay, bye. I can't, like, I literally can't. My browser is loading. I have no idea. My live chat isn't working, so I have no idea. But hopefully, if any of the other Lyrilytes were being good, then they would have told me, or they would have told Caffeine what a token is. So, you know, yeah. All right, see you everybody. God damn it.